What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video I want to talk about FBC Firebreak, the online shooter from Remedy Games. And I know that doesn't roll off the tongue, but you know what? This is going to be a game I talk quite a bit about, I would say, over the next couple months. It's it's a game that I do question how long it will be around and how long people will support it, but I got to give it to them. Well, number one, I'm a diehard Remedy fan, and I feel like if they want me to support this, I'm going to support this. But also, every time they've shown off this game, I think it does look better and better. Again, I think the main question I have is, okay, how long does something like this stick around? Does it last a few weeks? Does it last a few months? Like, what's kind of their plan? And just also, like, will players actually embrace it, the repetitiveness of it, right? All that kind of jazz. Those are things we'll talk about as we get closer. But I will say, as we've seen more and more and more on it, I think it's gotten a personality. I think when they originally showed it, I personally just think the trailers have been better, what they've actually shown. Now, today, they gave the release date, they gave the price, and they did like a 2-freaking-hour live stream and did multiple missions, and we really got, you watch that, and I'm going to play some of the clips in this video, but if you just watch that live stream, you get it. You get what the game is. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean you'll like it, but you absolutely will see it. And again, I think the personality is something that shines, because early on in the times that they were showing it, it was like, I don't know, it literally just looks like a first-person shooter, like task-based type thing. I don't know what makes it kind of special. And as time has gone on, it's like, okay, there's clearly some aesthetic things. There is some like personality to it. It looks really, really interesting. The weaponry, I think, looks really cool. The sticky note type situation that they're doing, I think, kind of gives it something. So, I don't think it's going to blow anybody's socks off, but I do think it's going to be honestly a really good time. So again, we'll talk more about specifics as we get closer, but just I kind of wanted to open it up with a brief explanation of it. It looks really good. I watched almost the entirety. I started jumping, at certain points, but the live stream I thought was really, really good. And they kind of just gave a sense of, okay, well, what are you going to be able to do, right? Again, these mission-based or these objective-based missions, I guess. Different kind of ways of playing it. So you got like difficulty level, and then you also basically got length, right? Like clearance level. And if you do like level 1, it's like just a one map type thing, and you can get in and get out, it seems like, in like under 10 minutes. If you want a super long one, you could be looking at 30, 40 plus minutes, and it's multiple kind of zones, multiple missions, back to back to back. So different ways of playing it. They showed off the different weapons. They showed off different maps. They showed off different enemies, and the game looks really tight. Like even the shooting, elements of it looked really, really good. So this is a game I was always going to check out because of Remedy, and also I guess because when they announced it, don't forget, they said they're putting it on both subscription services, which I found kind of rare. You don't always get something. I think maybe Sea of Stars did this, and it's one of the only other examples I can think of, coming out day one on Game Pass as well as PS Plus. So look, if you want to spend the $40, it's $40 standard, and I think $50 deluxe. If you want to do that, you do it. If you don't want to do it and you have either, or actually, see, I have both, so I guess I get to pick which platform I want it on. You could just do that. And to me, that's an easy one, right? Where it's like, honestly, I'm looking at this almost as like a time trial where I'm not losing money because I have both services. So just pick it up, play it a couple days and see if the game convinces me that I have to play this for, multiple weeks or just like a day or two, right? And either way, I don't know how much I actually lose in that situation. But those were the bigger news stories of today. And then I guess, of course, the release date, right? June 17th. So June is filling up. If you don't know about June, I highly suggest you look at Wikipedia for me, because June, obviously, with the Switch 2, but also just a lot of other games are starting to come out. So this comes out in a pretty crowded, but, you're not going to come out in June in not a crowded area, right? Comes out right before Death Stranding, right after the Switch, alongside other games. It's gonna have competition, but it's gonna be its own thing. Again, I just wonder how many people are actually gonna give it a shot, and I think that's why they're doing it on both subscription services, to just try to get as many eyes on the thing immediately as they can, and then hopefully you can hold a couple of them, right? And it can last for a couple months or so. So I'll be playing it, but you let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.